We have to go back!
Welcome back, my fellow gamer. So, it's been a while, I know. And that's because I went back to my PlayStation 3 this year. But why? It's not that I can't afford better. I mean, I have a PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, PlayStation VR. I have over 600 games in my library for the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 combined. No flex. But then, why go back to the PlayStation 3? Is it nostalgia? A little bit, I think. But I just can't stand modern gaming anymore.
Sounds like you haven't heard of a little thing called modern gaming.
And I had enough of it. But that's another topic for another video. Now, the PlayStation 3 has three versions. The fat one, the slim one and the super slim. The PlayStation 3 Slim is my favorite console ever made. And with this video, I want to show you why. It's gonna be personal reasons and true facts to show you why this is the best console ever made. And maybe you want to have one after this video. And to be clear, is I played PlayStation 3 games that are stuck on the system like Grand Theft Auto 4 or Silent Hill Downpour and so many more. So no games that are available as a remaster or remake on other systems. So, now that the intro is out of the way, let's begin. So, with the goal in mind to play all my older games, I took a look at my collection. And to be honest, going back to much older games can be tough. The graphics of the PlayStation 1 and the PlayStation 2 are rough and the controls are hard. But you have to remember, back in the day, console graphic leaps were huge then. Going from the PlayStation 2 graphics with scarred to the PlayStation 3 graphics in high definition with HDMI was mind-blowing. And still, this day, these games look good. Take Killzone 2 for an example. This game still looks amazing, so it's much easier to go back to the PlayStation 3 that came out in 2006. And that's why you could call this a retro console today, because it's over 20 years old. It's safe to say, this is a retro console. The PlayStation 3 has so many good looking games that even put some modern games that released today to shame. Think about that. Remember back in the day when you bought a new game from the store and drove back to your home and opening the game box and going through the manual, sometimes even the game world map. This was an era where physical games had to try to capture your attention when they are displayed in the game store. So yeah, developers tried their best and put effort and care into it. Physical modern games today are just lazy. Almost no cool manual inside. Pfft, pathetic. And I know I am more of a physical game collector. Not everybody is like that. But it touches my heart when I go through a cool game box. When you got the disc inside your PlayStation 3 game box, the full game is on the disc. You got the beginning, middle and end. Now that's wild, huh? Not that modern game as live service crap. No half-baked games. Example, earn your characters through grinding, not by buying characters with your credit card.
Sounds like you haven't heard of a little thing called modern gaming.
Game aesthetic can shape entirely different moods. There's just something special about this PlayStation 3 era of games. The color palette, the vibe got from these. Example, one of my favorite game of all time is Grand Theft Auto 4. It captures the New York times from around 2010. It's like going through a time capsule. Another example, sometimes when games got remastered for the PlayStation 4, the game just lost its color vibe, its aesthetics. And that's why some games look so much better on the PlayStation 3. Split screen. Remember this? Now, I made some videos about this topic already on my channel, so if you want a longer explanation, go watch these. The fast recap is that back in the PlayStation 3 era of games, we got so much couch co-op split screen games and party games. Example, Call of Duty, Gran Turismo, Resistance, Lord of the Rings, Alien Colonial Marines, Diablo 3, Guitar Heroes, Army of Two, Tom Clancy, and so many more. It's so cool just to play games together with a buddy in the same room. That's a good time in my book. The PlayStation 3 has free online. Yeah, you heard that right. Free online. So no paying extra to play Call of Duties and so many more online games. This is something I think is such a benefit for the console gamer. Especially in these times when everything today is so expensive and when you have a family to take care of, so no paying for PlayStation Plus or something. The PlayStation 3 era of games were shorter, simpler and more fun to play. Now, what do I mean by that? I have the feeling that modern games are so stretched out, too much complex systems, filled with so much filler content just to keep you busy. Open world slop. PlayStation 3 games were shorter, like between 10 to 20 hours to finish a game. You got a satisfying, compact and complete journey after 20-ish hours. Sure, you got some long games like Skyrim or Fallout where you can set your teeth in, but these were special back then and far in between, so long games were special and not the norm. Now back in the day, when you bought a new game and put the disc into your console, download a patch within 10 minutes and you can play the game. Wow. Modern games can take days when you want to play as a new game. Example, I bought Aliens and Call of Duty digitally on my PlayStation 3 and just look how little of gigabytes these games are, and that's for the whole game. Also, download patches are mostly downloaded in 10 minutes or less. Now let's take a look at modern games. Modern games are 100 to 500 gigabytes. What the fuck? And the patch downloads can take up to 5 hours to complete. Do I have to tell more? Because the PlayStation 3 is an old console, the games for it are super cheap these days. Just look at the prices for these games. You could buy it for so cheap. Now that's what I call bang for your buck. Now this is for the old dogs. You can play CD, DVDs, Blu-rays and USBs into your PlayStation 3. Put music on and download photos. You can watch YouTube and Netflix on it. They really tried to make it an all-in-one game console, and I love it. Because I love the PlayStation 3 so much that I have already bought the PlayStation 3 Slim for my son, and a little collection to start with. You will have some fun in the future. Well, that were all my reasons why I love the PlayStation 3 so much. What are your thoughts and opinions about the PlayStation 3 era of games? Let me know in the comments below, and I see you on the flip side.